Welcome back to our channel. Today we've got something special to share with you. It's the new Asus Zenbook S13 OLED, and let me tell you, this laptop is giving HP and Dell a run for their money. Now, you might have heard of the Zenbook range before, but this time, Asus has really stepped up their game. With a redesigned chassis, 13th gen Intel Core U Evo hardware, and a revamped cooling module, this laptop is packed with some serious power. And guess what? It's even being compared to the MacBook Air. In the past, Asus has had some issues with inconsistent performance, poor battery life, and strange configuration options. But it looks like they've taken all the feedback to heart and made some major improvements in the Zenbook S13 OLED. In this video, we'll be diving deep into the special features of this laptop and giving you our honest opinion on whether it's worth your hard-earned money. But before we get started, please make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy our content. It really helps us out. Alright, let's jump right into it. Specs. The clamshell design was formerly limited to AMD's Ryzen 6000 processors, but Asus has recently moved back to Intel. The change drew our attention, even though it's unclear whether they will also offer Ryzen 7000 CPUs in the new style. The ports have also changed significantly. In addition to a full-size HDMI 2.1 port and two Thunderbolt 4 connections, Asus has divided the ports into USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type A and Thunderbolt 4 connections. This is a useful update, especially for individuals who frequently use external screens or require USB-A connectivity. When compared to alternatives like the MacBook Pro 13-inch or MacBook Air, the Zenbook S13 OLED is far more adaptable thanks to the addition of a USB-A port and an additional HDMI 2.1 port. The UX 5304, which costs $1,400 and is comparable to the 13-inch MacBook Pro or the 13-inch Dell XPS 13 Plus, is the only option that is currently offered. Although we don't yet know their specifications, Asus might provide further options. Design. Asus improved the features that made the original Zenbook S13 OLED a fantastic 13-inch laptop. The laptop weighs exactly 2.2 pounds, making it incredibly lightweight. Asus was able to reduce the thickness as well, reducing it from 1.5 centimeters to 1 centimeter. That is marginally more slim than the M2 MacBook Air. The hinge design, which is reminiscent of Asus ROG Zephyrus M16, is one of the noteworthy changes. The hinge is more forceful, raising the laptop to help with heat dissipation and angling the keyboard for easier typing. In fact, you can lay the laptop flat, which is a special feature that distinguishes it from other 13-inch laptops. Speaking of the keyboard, Asus has modeled it after the most recent MacBook Pro from Apple by employing a black island backdrop. Unmistakable similarities between the two devices show that Asus gave careful consideration to the design and aesthetics of the Zenbook S13 OLED. The Zenbook S13 OLED stands out in a sea of 13-inch laptops thanks to its smart design decisions, which also assist to increase longevity and sustainability. It's encouraging to see a laptop that not only works well, but also stands out from the competition in terms of appearance. OLED display. The Zenbook S13 OLED is another example of how OLED technology has been pioneered by Asus in laptops. This laptop stands out because to its Asus Lumina OLED display, a label only given to panels that satisfy Asus exacting standards for quality. And I must say, this show is gorgeous to look at. While we'll need to put it through its paces to verify these claims, Asus has a good track record when it comes to display quality. They promise a color error of less than 1 and a lightning-fast 0.2 millisecond response time. You could be sure you'll have a premium viewing experience with the Zenbook S13 OLED because it has display DR True Black 500, Dolby Vision, and Pantone-validated certifications. However, the ability of OLED displays to attain flawless black levels made possible by their individual pixel brightness control really sets them apart. The vividness and clarity of the images on the Zenbook S13 OLED left me speechless, even during my limited time with it. Colors on this device really stand out. Additionally, this laptop's display is noticeably sharper and more detailed than the MacBook Pro 14's Liquid Retina XDR display thanks to its 2880 by 1880 resolution. And prepare yourself for a significant improvement in image quality if you're coming from a MacBook Air with a Zenbook S13 OLED. This laptop's OLED display is revolutionary and the visual difference is breathtaking. The Zenbook S13 OLED's display will bring everything to life in a way you've never experienced before, whether you're watching movies, editing photos, or just browsing the web. The Zenbook S13 OLED is unquestionably something to think about if you value a high-end visual experience with vivid colors and deep blacks. And given Asus' track record for high-quality displays, the company is poised to compete fiercely in the laptop market. And that wraps up our in-depth look into the new and improved Asus Zenbook S13 OLED. We hope this video has helped to clarify any questions you may have regarding this laptop after we looked at its gorgeous OLED display, specifications, and design. Do you intend to buy the Zenbook S13 OLED? Tell us in the comments section below. We'll be monitoring the comments section to respond to any further questions you might have. If you enjoyed and learned something from this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more in-depth tech reviews. We value your assistance. We appreciate you watching, and we'll see you on the next one.